Hey everyone, welcome back. If you've been feeling the squeeze at the grocery store lately, believe me, you are absolutely not alone. High living costs are making everyday necessities a huge source of stress for so many of us, but there is a vital lifeline out there, and today we're going to demystify exactly how you can access it. In this explainer, we're giving you a really clear, beginner-friendly guide to applying for Iowa's food assistance program, and we're going to show you how to do it entirely online.
Okay, let's dive into this. Tackling government forms can definitely feel a little intimidating, but it's actually highly manageable when we break it down into these 6 straightforward steps. We'll cover the Iowa SNAP basics, checking your eligibility, preparing your application, navigating the online portal, submission and next steps, and finally, receiving your benefits.
All right, Section 1, Iowa SNAP Basics. Let's establish what this program actually is.
So, before we even think about filling out forms, what are we talking about here? SNAP stands for the Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program. You probably know it by its older, unofficial name, food stamps. Now, while the money comes from the federal government right here in Iowa, it's managed locally by the Department of Health and Human Services, or HHS. And the way it works is honestly brilliant in its simplicity. If you're approved, HHS just puts money directly on an electronic benefits transfer card, an EBT card, every single month. It works just like a debit card to help you stretch those grocery dollars further.
Moving right along to Section 2, checking your eligibility.
Now, what's really interesting here is that a lot of people think qualifying is this big mystery. It's really not. The baseline rules are pretty clear-cut. You need to be an Iowa resident, a U.S. citizen, or a lawfully present eligible non-citizen, and you have to provide valid Social Security numbers for everyone who's applying. You also need to be what they call a lawful SNAP household. Now, what does that mean? Well, let's say you have a roommate, but you guys buy your own groceries and cook your own meals separately. They actually aren't part of your SNAP household. It's strictly the people you live with, who you purchase food with, and who you share meals with.
Okay, numbers time. Please do not feel like you need to memorize this table. I just want you to see how Iowa looks at your finances. They check 2 main things. First is your gross income, which is your income before taxes, capped at 160% of the federal poverty level. Then they look at your net income, which is what's left over after some allowable deductions, and that's capped at 100%. To put that into perspective, look at the third row there. A family of 3 can make roughly $3,553 gross per month and still potentially qualify for assistance. But wait, the crucial point here is that there's a huge exception. If someone in your household is 60 years or older, or if they receive disability income, that gross income test we just talked about, it gets totally waived. Only the net income test applies. I really want to emphasize this because so many older adults and folks with disabilities disqualify themselves in their own heads just because their pre-tax income looks a little too high. Don't count yourself out.
Section 3, preparing your application. This is where we set ourselves up for success.
Okay, I'm going to let you in on the secret to a stressful online application. Gather your information before you ever click that first button. It's like doing the prep work before you cook a big meal. You're going to want your photo IDs, social security numbers, and proof of your address and citizenship. You'll also need details on your household income, so pay stubs or child support, along with your housing costs, your utility bills, and any childcare or adult daycare expenses. Now look, you don't need every single physical piece of paper in your hands to hit submit on day 1, but having the numbers ready, that will drastically speed things up. It turns a frustrating chore into a simple 30 to 60-minute task.
Section 4, navigating the online portal. Let's get online.
Sure, you could apply by mail or in person, but the Iowa HHS self-service portal is by far your fastest, most convenient option, and it's open 24/7. Let's see how this builds. Step 1. Pull up your browser and head to hssservices.iowa.gov. Step 2. Create an account. Do not skip this. Creating an account lets you safely save your progress if the dog barks or the doorbell rings, saving you the headache of losing your work. Step 3. Once you're logged in, just click Manage My Applications up in the top right corner. And Step 4. Pick Apply for Benefits from the drop-down menu. From there, the system essentially holds your hand and guides you through the rest.
But I want to pause here for a second and ask you directly, do you need food faster? If you are facing an empty pantry right now, waiting weeks for an application to process is just not an option. And Iowa HHS actually recognizes that. There is an absolute lifeline built into the system called expedited service. If your gross monthly income is under $150 and you've got $100 or less in cash or in the bank, you qualify. You also qualify if your shelter costs, so your rent and utilities, are literally higher than your monthly income and cash combined. Certain seasonal farm workers qualify too. If you hit these emergency thresholds, you have the right to get your benefits by the 5th day after applying, skipping that standard waiting period completely.
Section 5. Submission and next steps.
All right, let's say you've double-checked your form, everything looks perfect, and you hit submit. First off, congratulations. That's a big step. But what happens during the waiting game? The most important thing is to watch out for messages from HHS. A totally standard part of this process is a phone interview to verify your details, so keep an eye out for that call. If they ask for extra proof, like a recent pay stub, upload it right back to the portal so you don't get slowed down by the mail. And while you wait for your final decision, which is guaranteed to arrive within 30 days, you can log in anytime to check your status.
Section 6. Receiving your benefits. Let's talk about the payoff.
And this brilliantly illustrates how the card actually works at checkout once you're approved. SNAP covers all your core nutritional basics: fruits, vegetables, dairy, bread, meat, you name it. But here is a really cool fact. You can actually buy seeds and plants to grow your own food at home. That's a huge way to stretch those dollars. Just remember the hard no's. You cannot use EBT for alcohol, tobacco, vitamins, hot prepared meals at the deli, or non-food stuff like paper towels.
Look, if you get stuck at any point, you don't have to figure this out alone. You can check out the official HHS website, or you can just call the SNAP Food Resource Hotline right at 1-855-944-3663. It's totally free, it's confidential, and these folks are specifically there to help Iowa residents untangle any application issues and get the food they need.
Taking control and applying for SNAP online is absolutely something you can do. With just a little bit of prep, that HHS portal makes it pretty painless to do right from your couch. If you even think you might qualify, I highly encourage you to take that first step today. It really makes you wonder, how many millions of eligible dollars go unclaimed every single year just because the system seems a little too scary from the outside. Before we wrap up, a quick legal disclaimer. The information provided in this explainer is accurate as of August 2026. Please consult official Iowa HHS resources or legal professionals for the most current information and personalized guidance. Thanks for hanging out with us. Always double-check those applications, and we'll see you in the next explainer.